Greetings to you and to our viewers who are coming to us from King Williamstown, where scores of people have continued to queue in these lines to ensure that they encash. They have 750 rands vouchers. They have been issued by the Buffalo City Metro as part of bringing social relief. We understand that, as according to social development in the province, at least 270,000 people are still dependent on social reliefs. This adds to the 700,000 people who have who are at least social grant beneficiaries from SASSA. Almost half of the population in this province is dependent on that so that they could survive. But joining us, we have the social development spokesperson, Mr. Kobani Maswana. Sir, tell us, what are some of the interventions you have in place as social development to ensure that people do not suffer during this lockdown period?
There are a number of interventions that we are having as the Department of Social Development. Remember, we are working with our agency, SASSA, in ensuring that people are getting their grants on time and under also environment that is also sticking then or adhering to lockdown regulations. Also, we have food parcels that we are distributing that are taking a number of households in ensuring that people are not getting hungry and ended up then being unruly, going out of their houses because of hunger. So we have those food parcels that we have distributed. But again, as social development, we are going to distribute other batch of food parcels in ensuring that we intensify then the area that we have already occupied in our society. But we also then appreciate and also we are overwhelmed by the response that we are getting from is either your individual donors or communities and all other forms, your humanitarian organization, social relief that they are doing. They are assisting us as government in ensuring that then our people are not panicking during this time. Because remember, we don't know lockdown, we don't know COVID-19, but people, if they are hungry, then they start to get panic. And now with this intervention, we really happy that people are getting food.
People continue to flock into CBDs such as King Williamstown, especially those who are from rural villages. Now that they are here, what is social development's role in ensuring that there is social distancing?
Yeah, it is the role of government to ensure that people, they adhere to lockdown regulation. That is health-wise, also washing hands, and this one of the social distancing is very important, and will continue then making our people aware so that people can internalize these kinds of activities, because they are there to protect them, they are there to protect our nation. So if they don't stick to those, then we are going to have a nation that is going to die. And we want families, we want neighbors to encourage this to their neighbors. The issue of social distance is very important, and in particular to our areas, you'll find that people are very ignorant, or they don't want even to take that. But we are saying as government, we are going to continue talking to them so that they can change the mindset, because what is important, even beyond COVID-19, we have to stick to these regulations that are ensuring then that we protect the lives.
And lastly, Mr. Maswana, how much has the department set aside for social relief, particularly in this period of COVID-19?
You know, the budget that we had, it was a budget for the entire year. But that budget, we have to utilize it for these interventions now. And we have then started to engage Treasury in ensuring that we get more money so that we can feed so that we can feed our people. And that program then is the program that is going to ensure that we stabilize the situation in our community. You know, a number of our people are in need of these food parcels, but we are saying to each and every corner where you are, government is coming, because now this is another initiative that has been started by the Buffalo City and other municipalities. They will have these initiatives, but ours as social development is to ensure that we coordinate and we also avoid double dipping so that one person can enjoy the food parcel and not a person enjoying 5 food parcel and another one get nothing. So we are saying as government, we want to manage, we want to coordinate and ensure that each and every deserving individual is getting these food parcels.
Mr. Maswana, thank you a lot for your time, sir.
All right.
And that's, of course, the spokesperson for social development in the Eastern Cape, Mr. Kubani Maswana, telling us about the interventions the department has in place to ensure that people do get their food parcels, knowing that a number of people in the province depend on these food parcels to survive. From us here in King Williamstown, it's back to you in studio.